Hey yo, what's going on everybody? My name is Dylan, you guys are chilling with Dylan, and today we got an absolute banger for you. Alrighty guys, so before we get started on today's video, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and don't forget to click the bell. So every time I upload one of these videos, you're going to get notified. And before we get started guys, let me just first and foremost just start by saying thank you guys so much for your support recently. It truly does mean a lot to me. And with that good stuff out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, we got an absolute banger today. And to be honest, I'm shocked I hit for retail, especially on you're going to be noting in a second what size I got. If you know me, if you know the channel, I hit my personal size, which is kind of crazy because these things were damn limited. As far as I could tell on the interwebs, these things were very limited, around like 45 or 50,000 pairs in total. I could be wrong about that. I'll throw an image up if I can find the official stock numbers on the screen. But yeah, the overall anyway, the bigger sizes on these things were limited. It's a women's exclusive, so when they do extended sizing, bigger sizes are going to be hard to come by. And I went for them on sneakers, and I hit. And by the box, you guys are going to be able to tell what these things are. This is the Nina Chanel Abney Air Jordan 3 collaboration. This is the second collab with Jordan Brand that she has done. The very first one was the Air Jordan 2s. They did not go over so well in the sneaker community. I do think that those things pretty much go for like retail now. And you could have, if you wanted them, picked them up at the time. I think they sat, so on and so forth. It could have also been because of the model, right? Air Jordan 2s are not as popular as something like the 3. So the fact that she did her work on the 3s right here is also, you know, to note on the resellers, right? So the sneaker market in general is down right now, but these things are pretty much up there, right? So I think these things are sitting currently at around $300, maybe $330. Before release, these things were going for like $600, which is insane. But yeah, I think you can pick these things up for like 300 bucks. Retail was $225 on them. So yeah, guys, let me know down below if you guys went for them and if you copped. But yeah, your boy was actually able to hit his personal size, which is crazy. So overall box is pretty cool. You get this nice total orange, this really bright orange all over the box with the Jumpman that she actually designed. As you can tell, it is not like the standard Jordan Jumpman logo. She actually had the liberty of changing up the logo, which is crazy because I think this is the very first time ever a collab actually gave her the liberty to change up the Jumpman, which Jumpman's iconic, right? You don't really want to mess with the Jumpman, but they let her do her work with these. So we got the Jordan Jumpman on the front, 23 in black lettering. I will note that this box is textured, as you can tell. It's textured. Think of that fine grit sandpaper. That's honestly what it kind of feels like. You're going to get some pretty cool, you're going to get X's on the box. Almost looks like it's like a spray paint type of finish, right? So you're going to get some pretty cool design with the X right there. Going over to the size tag, it's going to be women's Air Jordan 3 Retro OG SP Special Edition. Colorway Bicoastal Black and Malachite. Size 13 in women's, 11.5 in men. I still can't believe I actually hit my size in these things. It's honestly kind of crazy when you think about it. 11.5 is hard to hit on any release. And the fact that this is a women's exclusive and I hit that size is bonkers to me. Paper is special edition paper, right? So it's going to be nice bright green paper in the box. MVP, Jordan the MVP, you get the 23. You also get 1988, which is the year that the Air Jordan 3 debuted. So pretty cool designing. And then when you open up these things, you're going to get the shoes. And these things are clean, guys. Now, I'm still not sold on this material because I'm not a huge canvas fan. But the overall design and colorway is definitely dope. Alrighty, so by now, if you guys were interested in these, you probably saw all the bigger YouTubers reviewing and unboxing them. So I'm going to do my quick little analysis of the sneaker overall. First thing to note that's going to really catch your eye is this back heel tab. I think it's excellent. It's a stitch. First off, it's a stitched leather back tab, right? Normally it's plastic. It's a plastic one. and you can actually kind of move it, right? This is stitched flat to the sneaker. So really, really dope detailing right there. And it's also in this like Chanel type of print, and the Nike Air almost feels like it's like knitted. And then the swoosh itself is like a Chanel type of material. So it's really cool. You also get the little bright orange Jumpman tag that's hanging off the back of the sneaker as well. Really dope detailing. I love that you know, heel tab. I think that's probably honestly the coolest feature of this entire collaboration. I do really like that. I like unique style, and that right there is unique. I've never seen that before on a Jordan, so I do like that touch right there. Overall, guys, this is gonna be really good materials. It's just I'm not a huge fan of canvas, right? So the actual material and the quality of this sneaker is amazing. You're gonna get all over canvas. You're actually gonna get a really good quality canvas that wraps around the toe box, up to the mud guard, and then wrapping around like the you know, the top of the sneaker right here where the first eyelets are. So that's all gonna be canvas, but then under that, you're gonna get this really nice suede. It's a rougher cut suede, so when you roll over, it's not like a super soft type of suede. It's a more rougher cut, but it is a long-haired suede, so you're gonna be able to tell when you rub your finger across it. You're definitely gonna feel that. That also at the very front of the toe box as well. Wrapping along, you're gonna get that nice suede. Brighter like type of green, almost reminds me of turf. So if you know like turf, that's kind of honestly what this material reminds me of. It's all the way at the top right here behind, you know, to the top of where the heel sits. So that's really nice. Like I said, quality is very good. I don't have any quality control issues on this pair. No glue stains, no scuffs, no nothing. Like a very solid, clean shoe. I don't know how well this canvas is going to hold up over time, but time will tell if you guys are going to be wearing these things. Like I said, not a huge fan of canvas, but I do like the color scheme of this shoe. I like how the sail pairs very nicely with this green, this forest green type of color. Now, going up to the tongue, same thing. It's going to be canvas. You're also going to get that Jordan Jumpman. It's in like the sail stitched that, you know, she had liberties with, right? So it's going to be her design over on the tongue as well with the Jumpman. You're going to get the traditional Jumpman on the hang tag. And then you're also going to get her Jumpman right there. So white and orange on one side and orange and white on the other side. Nice detail with that, you know, just another thing, attention to detail when it comes to this collaboration. Another thing that you're going to get included in the sneaker is, first off, they come in these really cool rope laces, nice sail or rope laces. Also on the eyelets, you're going to get these sail eyelets as well, but really cool rope style laces. And then you're going to get the same rope style laces, but in this really bright, vibrant orange. So that's going to be pretty cool. I have seen images online of people switching out the laces, putting those nice bright orange ones in there, and they actually give a really cool pop of color. The bottom of the, you know, the shoe right here on the outsole has a nice hit of orange as well. So it does pair nicely with this sneaker in particular. Now, going to the back of the tongue, you're going to notice the back of the right shoe is going to be, first off, the back of the tongue is leather. So it's a really nice, soft, supple leather, thin tongue. But one thing to note about this tongue, though, in particular, is that first off, you're going to get the raw edges on the top. So you're going to see a little bit of exposed foam over on the top of the tongue, that raw edge, but it's a very thin tongue, okay? And it's a leather tongue. So the back of the tongue is leather lined, right? So on the right shoe, you're going to get a leather patch that says Nina. And then on the left shoe, you're going to get a leather patch that says Air Jordan, orange and white lettering. Really cool. It's going to be interesting to note, too, when you wear these, if that's going to rub on your heel. Wear a little bit mid-cut socks, you'll be good to go. But leather, okay? Very thin tongue. And it's also important to note, too, the tongue is super thin, but the back of the heel, like this side paneling right here is leather lined as well, but the cushioning is like super thick padded cushioning. I'm gonna do my best to try to show you guys on camera with the overhead shots, but really thick on that inside liner, and that thing's gonna be pretty comfortable. Now overall, I think it's gonna be pretty damn comfortable. That's just my opinion, because it's really thick padded and the leather is really nice and soft and supple. So it's not like nothing stiff or anything that's gonna really bother you while you're wearing the shoes. Also to note on the inside as well is you're gonna get this pretty cool checker print insole right here. You're going to get the white and orange checker with the forest green and the Jumpman logo right there. Now, something to note about this insole, very, very thin. Very thin and flimsy. So you're not going to get a thick insole in these things. And that's why I honestly, true to size is going to fit you perfect in these things. But if you have a really narrow foot, you may even want to go down half a size just because of how thin this tongue is and then how thin this insole is. Your foot might slide around a little bit, but just something to note in case you are interested in sizing. Now, other than that, guys, when you go over to your midsole, it's going to be this really nice cream sail midsole. You are going to see your air unit in there as well. It would have been cool if they, let me check this one. Yeah, it's the same thing. It would have been cool if they put a little hit of orange or lime green, as you can tell from the bottom right there, in that air unit right there, but they continued the same color, so that's going to be that cream color. I love a cream midsole personally. And the same color is going to be wrapped up on your outsole. Gives this appearance that the midsole is pretty thick, but I dig it. It works very well with this collaboration. And then as we're going to that outsole, man, beautiful outsole. Love the Air Jordan 3 outsole. All sail outsole with your nice hit on, your forefoot is going to be in this lime green. And then the back of where your heel sits is going to be this really bright orange with the Nike logo in white. So really cool details right there on the outsole. Love a nice outsole, and this one is clean. And overall, guys, that's pretty much it for this collab. Now, I really am curious to know your thoughts and opinions on this collaboration. Did you guys go for them? I know that they were pretty limited, but did any of you guys actually hit these things down below? Let me know in the comments. I don't know if I'm going to be keeping these things, guys. I'm just going to be honest, because the quality is amazing. I'm just not a huge fan of canvas on sneakers. I don't know what it is. I just am not a fan of canvas. I don't know why, because this is a really clean shoe. It's kind of going to be hard to pull off a lot of fits with it. Definitely, you're not wearing these things every day, because they're not going to go with everything. But really cool special sneaker. I do love the color scheme of it, and I like how the sail and the green pairs together nicely, but it just can't be an everyday rock. And as I'm being pretty selective in, limiting my amount of intake on sneakers right now, I don't know if these things will make the collection, but I am thinking about it. But let me know your overall thoughts and opinions on these things down in the comment section below. I am curious to note. And let me know down below too if you would pay that resale ticket for these. And if you did like this video, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. And don't forget to ring the bell. You'll want to get notified when I upload these bangers. And with all that being said, guys, my name is Dylan. You guys just chill with Dill. Me and the Nina Chanel Abney Air Jordan 3s, we're out. Peace.